last lesson, I showed you how to download OpenOffice. Now I'm going to show you how to use the word processing portion of that. So I'm going to go to my OpenOffice icon here, which is a kind of a blue circle, it looks like, with maybe a couple seagulls flying on it, and I'm going to open it up. And you can see here, I'm going to maximize my screen. It shows me the different applications that I can work with, and I'm going to go to a text document and open it up. Now I'm not going to show you how to use a word processing program. I'm guessing that you've probably already used one before. I'm going to show you how to utilize OpenOffice if you're working with Microsoft Word also. The first thing I want you to see, though, is that the interface, or how it actually looks right on the screen, looks very similar to Microsoft Office Word version 2003, with the main menu up here at the top and the different toolbars that we have to work with. Some of them are a little different. You see here that little symbol again with the seagull on it is for a new file if you want, where in Microsoft Word it just has a plain white sheet of paper. But here we have the folder if we want to open up something that's already existing. And as we go along, we have the spell check. We also have some other things like auto spell check. You can see that that's turned on. We have the paint formatter and the shaded area here. We have cut, copy, and paste, just like we did before in Microsoft Word. Also undo and redo. Down here on the formatting toolbar, we still have our styles that we can choose. I'm going to leave default on. And we have our fonts. And there are quite a few fonts built in here. And again, just like you could see in Microsoft Word, it shows you what the font's going to look like. I'm going to go down and select Arial for that. Size 12, here are my attributes, bold, italics, and underlined. I also, in my menus up here, if I go to edit, there's the undo and redo, cut, copy, and paste. Very, very similar to what we had before. Insert, format. So again, if you knew how to use Microsoft Word, you're not going to have any trouble picking up how to use OpenOffice Write. So all I'm going to do is show you a little test here, and I'm going to simply type in here, this is a test, and I'm going to save it. So I'm going to go up and click on Save, and on my desktop I've actually created a folder called OpenOffice Files. And I want to save it in there. I'm going to call it Test. And you can see the extension for this is ODF, where for Microsoft Word it's DOC. The extension here is ODF, which means it's a text document. I'm going to click on Save. And now up here in the name it says it's Test, and then with the extension .odt. Now with the same file that I have here, just that little bit of text, I'm going to go up to File, down to Save As, and this is what is so nice about this. I want to save this again called Test, but instead of the type as a OpenOffice document or a text, I'm going to go down and look at the option that it gives me here. In addition to saving it as OpenOffice files and different things, I have the option of saving it as a Microsoft Word file. Now they've not moved beyond 97, but that's fine, because anything we save in 97 will open up in Microsoft 2007, 2010 in compatibility mode, and we can always work with it then. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, Microsoft Word, do Save, and it's going to say it may have formatting that cannot be converted or saved into Word, and occasionally you might find that there are some things in OpenOffice that won't convert into Microsoft Word, but for the most part it's not a problem. So I'm just going to do Keep Current Format, which means it would be in the format of Microsoft Word. And now I've saved that. I'm going to go ahead and close that, and I'm going to close right out of OpenOffice. Here's my folder that I saved those to. I'm going to open it up, and there you can see I have my two files, test, and look at the little icons beside them. Here's the little OpenOffice icon for the Write application, and above it is actually the Word icon. You can see that it is saved in Microsoft Word. So if I open up this bottom one, it's going to open up into OpenOffice for me, and there's my file ready to edit. But if I go back to the other one and I open it instead, it's actually going to open it into Microsoft Word. So you can see how convenient this would be if you or your students don't want to invest in Microsoft Office for your home computer, but you need it for work or school. You can for free get OpenOffice, and you can still save all your files into Word for where you might need them, whether you take them to school or to work or just save them on a flash drive. You can save them into the Microsoft format if you'd like.